Hi, and welcome to the Garden Fix. I'm Kristen, and I'm here in Western Pennsylvania, Zone 6B. Today I'm going to be doing just a little update video on how some of the plants that are looking that I've started from seed. Now, not necessarily, there might be a few from the winter sowing project, but others are just ones that I started indoors. And then we'll also be doing an update on some of the summer bulbs, like the pineapple lily and the elephant ears. So first though, if you come over here, I want to talk about just a little side note, a little preview of fall. Now I want to let you know that you can keep growing pansies all year long if you relocate them to a shady place. They actually just keep going, like this one right here. Also, earlier in the year, I had scattered viola seeds in my iris garden, and you can see that they're still blooming their heads off and looking quite happy. Another side note, if we stay over in this area, this is a plant that we picked up on our 4th of July excursion. This is called a asque flower. And normally these are early spring bloomers. They come out with just their flowers first and then the foliage comes later. And then they usually die out in the heat of summer. But we're lucky enough, and with the location that it's in right now, that we have both. We have the beautiful foliage, and then also we're actually getting a flower, which is quite exciting. So next up, this is one follow-up from the winter sowing project. This is the gazania, or the African daisies, that I only had one surviving plant from my project. And the bunny ate it down quite a few times, but you can see it just came back lovely, and it is all full of buds. So it should be in wonderful bloom soon. And I did add a few more store-bought gazania along the path with it, but this one is outshining those. So let's travel over here next to the pineapple lily. Now, my one complaint about this plant is I thought it was supposed to be purple. It is very green, and I don't know if that's just because it's in full sun here, but you can see it's sent up its pineapple here, which will eventually turn into just a little burst of white flowers as it grows taller. But it's looking quite happy, and I love the foliage next to our color guard yuccas that border on either side. Next, let's travel over and find the elephant ears. So over here is one of the 3 of the elephant ears that we planted, and this one's doing the best because it's in the most sun. You can see just the size of its leaves already, which is quite exciting. And over to its left is a canna that I overwintered that is coming along. And both of these plants, the canna and the elephant ear, should keep growing and be quite impressive in their size. And then an update from an indoor seed starting project, or my portulacas here. And this one has a beautiful, happy yellow flower. And these always do so nice during the summer. They just get absolutely full of blooms. So then I just wanted to take you back here to show you the second of the elephant ears that's in a bit more shade, and you can see that it is quite a bit smaller, but that's okay. I think it will still do just fine. The third one disappeared. It never came up, and we don't really know what happened to it. Right in front of this elephant ear, you'll see the orange sulfur cosmos that actually I started from seed last year, and we ended up with a volunteer this year, and it looks fantastic. It's a nice little burst of color back here. And I should say it's growing next to one of our dahlias that we overwintered, and this is going to be a red one, and it's going to be beautiful as well. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and hope to see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And until the next time, we'll see you in the garden.